Hello, welcome to stream for the first time. Let's pretend like we're having this introduction for the first time tonight. Hey everybody, how you doing, Lily? How you doing? Yeah, so apparently changing is the microphone offset? The manual delay on my microphone sync. Disabling that caused everything to poop itself. That's good to know. And then there shouldn't be anything on the webcam. Right. Okay, so there shouldn't be no sync problem, and we should be back. Christ. Ignore the things I said. No, I mean, are you talking about someone else? No, Take-Two is not the people who made the WWE game. That, I don't know. Take-Two is someone. Take-Two Interactive is a developer. Game capture, come on. Mass Effect 2. So, that should just catch. Should have called it Step On Me, Mistress. Ha ha ha, funny for the first time. Yeah, funny joke there. Yeah, whatever. I mean, at least it crashed, like, in the first 1 minute 30 seconds of going live. And not halfway through the bloody stream. Audio good. Hair hairy. Shirt Earl Grey hot. All good. Okay. I really need a haircut. But that is a problem. For another time. Sorry, I am, like, just finishing off my dinner as well. Have I ever considered a fun haircut? No. I hate fun. So, I don't actually remember what the fuck we were doing, but I do know roughly what we should be doing. Last week we had... Oh, we had just recruited Morden, that's right. I don't even think we've gone to say hello yet. Mailship looks like a math teacher on sabbatical in this jacket. I like this jacket, but just looking at it right now makes me way too warm. Like, I in this current weather, I'm struggling even with the t-shirt on. It's more doable than yesterday, but even so. How you doing, you big alien freak?
Sure. How can I help? Is the lab working well for you? Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech. Have you got a minute to talk? Of course. Plague on Omega Delta. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory.
Audio not good. What's the problem? No game audio? Oh, bollocks. Again, I did unmute the first time we went live. Yeah. Second time, I forgore. Sorry, I saw you say audio good earlier, and I assumed that meant audio good, but you were just talking about my microphone, so...
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
How does that sound? Oh.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from...
Captain Kirihi mentioned. We met him.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally,
Cloaca.
get the job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
So I suppose this is important. He mentioned that he spent some time studying the genophage. Why?
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Well, you don't need to worry about the Rachni now, sir. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha. Melted them into bug juice. Yeah, we sure did end the Rachni forever, permanently, until Mass Effect 3 goes, actually, never mind. Did your player make a decision in the first game? Well, we're not going to bother accounting for that. Ugh. You should get Clone Sergeant Crasher here. Now, which clone is that? Let's have a look. Sergeant Crasher. Who's that? Oh no, he's the fucking Doc Mitchell looking at. Why? Why would you choose that as your hair? I know all clones want to like develop their own personalities and stand out amongst their, you know, legions of identical brethren, but like, why go for the go for the Oblivion Breton monk haircut? You know? I'm Brother Geoffrey. What do you want? You brought me the Amulet of Kings. This cannot be. Fucking abysmal. Couldn't they have programmed Mass Effect 3 to cut out the Rachni enemy type if you killed the Queen? I mean, they could have. But they didn't, you know? What can I say? Hey, Jacob, I've never spoken to you since we got the ship, have I?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you.
What I do?
That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I really hate when you're having this conversation with Jacob as FemShep. She's on the table that, you know, where Shep's standing right now, and she's doing like the... Hey, you know, okay, not quite like that, but, you know, she's putting on this, like, weirdly provocative, sultry fucking stance, just because, like, I don't know, there's the assumed, this is the guy put in for the game for the girl character, you know, the girl players, you know? We're just gonna preemptively assume that everyone's gonna be into this asshole. It makes trying to talk to him like a fucking landmine, a minefield of not accidentally stepping on a flirt dialogue. It's bloody annoying. So Jacob is like those actors who signed up to the HBO Potter show. Yeah, I'm aware of the problematic stuff, but I got mine, so fuck yeah. Yeah, he's just... No morals.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
We
Fair
could
enough.
kill him off, but I don't want to risk it. because it might set off a little bit of a chain reaction to get somebody else killed that we don't want to die. So I think we'll just play it safe and make sure that everyone survives. Legit, Jesse's face tattoo is better, and it looks like a misprinted action figure decal. I don't actually remember. I don't remember what you're talking about. Any unread messages? Oh, it's my mom. From Mom. So I have to find out that my child is alive, third hand from the Alliance brass. Where the hell have you been? I figure, whatever you've been doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there and keep doing your mom proud. And sneak something through a secure channel next time. Love, your mother, Captain Anna Shepard. Oh, it's the big Republic cog on the top left of... Oh, yeah, Jesse, of course. Because he's got the same printing on his helmet as well. Oh? Okay, one thing at a time. From Concert Shiara. Blah, 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 blah. Never. Sorry, don't care for the character. From Nala Butler. Who's this? Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set up by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to have him back, but whatever happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself, and please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Oh, and that's just the message saying that if we want, we can go pay to have our scars removed, so that they're no longer a gameplay, kind of cosmetic gameplay function where it's tied to your karma level. If you want to just bypass that entirely, but that's no fun. Gonna go cook now, so you'll be away from keyboard. That's fine. Hello, Mr. Draconius. I think we're done chatting. We can just zoom on out. One of these days soon, I am going to do a mining stream. We're just gonna have a whole stream, probably separate from the Monday stream. Maybe just if I have a spare day on like a Friday night or something, I'm just gonna mine the entire galaxy. Right, yeah, so Recruit the Convict is the last one we have. I thought it was, but I didn't think about it too hard. So, journal. Dossier, the convict. Jack, brackets, no last name. Exceptional biotic ability. No criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumoured to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except that the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. The most powerful human biotic ever found. A freak! Jesus, Parker, you really are a freak. Yeah. Owned by the notorious Blue Suns Oh, look, we're back to fighting mercenaries again. We don't get one we don't get one stream of a break. So this is the blueberry flavored. Was once an ARC ship used to hold agricultural animals. Now it is used to hold prisoners, whether taken in battle or sold by unscrupulous politicians under the name of subcontracting and outsourcing. Remember, how much this just starts to sound like current things happening in the US just now. Oh, we calling it Alligator Alcatraz. We're gonna sell merch. Just disregard the probable fact that we have, like, US citizens with no criminal record who are just being disappeared, but, you know, Anyway, no politic. No politic. I'm just glad that the private companies and contracted security who run that place are getting their paychecks. That's all that really matters. Right, who do we want? Let's bring. I'm feeling Miranda. I think we need a little bit of biotic for a change, and yeah. Oh, and this is our first time rolling with the with the Terminus armor, isn't it? What do we want to upgrade just now? Our most valuable thing? Maybe just a flat. Yeah, you know what? Let's just focus on getting our subclass before we do anything else. And same goes for you, because I need you to get your extra biotic ability. And Miranda, you have... Yep, we're all good. The armor is junky. It is. How you doing, Sam? Drawing any more frogs? I'm a good guy.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
No.
I'll relinquish one bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. The weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
I'm not surrendering my gun. Period.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Yeah, sorry, I was just Googling there. That is Saren. That's Saren's voice actor. Fred Tatasciore.
As you can see, we keep tight control over the population.
Like, it sounds like him, but just a little bit less Saren. Just turned down a little bit.
Is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice.
I like this
Nothing
armor.
goes
Well,
wrong.
my armor, yeah. Not today. I've actually felt rough for about a day and a half. Literally in bed at the moment. Yeah. Sorry to hear. Is it just the heat?
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable. Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space and the galaxy is a safer place.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives.
These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
By the way, a little bit of like random Mass Effect lore. In Turian culture, having face paint on you is like a sign of you know, your clan, your family, your whatever. You know, Garrus has his blue stripes and everything else. But what you sometimes find is that when you see a Turian who doesn't have any face paint on him, they always turn out to be a villain for some reason. Like, in their culture, they're deemed as, like, untrustworthy because, you're, like, clanless or whatever. And in-game, they tend to be the biggest cunts as well. Just letting you know.
Let's get on with this.
Have there been escape attempts?
I mean, just start the timer on when this guy tries to betray us.
They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals.
Saren didn't, no.
We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation room.
Now watch him as he tries to go in for a kiss on us. He thinks about it, and then he goes, no, I'm too embarrassed.
Catch up with you later, Shepard.
I just remember Saren looked a bit lawn-mowered. Yeah, he looked like... I don't know what an elderly Turian looks like, but he looked old. Like he'd been around. Stomach's turning against me. You've done that yourself.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something.
Hey, Prisoner 780, what's up?
If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
What do you know?
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells this to whoever can pay enough.
Wonderful. So what are you in for?
So, what are you in for?
That's what I said.
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys
Is
here.
Bioshock still in or binned? Oh, we're heading towards the end now, I think. By all accounts, we're like well past the well, we're into like the last third anyway. So we're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it like this Turian beating this poor bald guy.
Is there something I can do for you?
Whatever he did, he probably deserves worse.
He certainly does.
Thanks, Shepard.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
It's Rico Hardin? Whomst? Well, if that prisoner doesn't hold still, the guard will never squash the spider. Yeah, I know. That's all that's going on.
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Well, this doesn't look like a combat room whatsoever. This is just a random office block. Don't worry about it. Rico Hardin was the... Oh, yeah. I knew the name. The name Hardin specifically rang a bell from something. It's Obi-Wan's first soda. What's a bald... Like a bald soda?
Drop your weapons
I guess.
into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
There we go.
Heads up! You got it.
Betrayal! What is my ability set to? Yeah. I was pressing triangle, just nothing was happening. We got time on the heel turn. Was 10 minutes or less? Oh yeah, that was like 5 minutes at most. Not including the dialogue. That was like fucking 60 seconds. If you didn't speak to those NPCs along the way. You're worth more alive than what Cerberus is paying. Or some shit. Oh, we give him a stomach ache. I cast testicular torsion. Ah! I think that was because I comboed warp with Miranda's warp and my weave. Oh, Garrus just flomped over. Not to worry, we're still flying half a team. Ugh, these fucking things. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Fuckers are not going to stop, are they, for a while?
Enemy down.
You good, Garrus? I'm just trying to save myself on some Medigel. If you can just get up on your own, that would be nice. Just leave it behind, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Incoming.
Horrible little hound eyes. I cast tungsten balls. Right, Garrus is not getting back up. Let's go. Come on, rejoin the fight. It's getting a little bit silly now.
There we go. I'm going in. I've got no shield.
Uh-oh. Oh, fucking. Could you guys... Where are you? Is Tycho my bold Sona? I guess. One of them, anyway.
Nice shot.
John Boxing, Tycho, they're all the same.
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard is loose.
You're just some dude. What are you gonna do?
If we hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way to get Jack out of cryo.
I'm doing it.
What a
Be ready.
terrible design for a prison. So they keep Jack in cryostasis? I mean, she literally is Nora from from Fallout 3, so yeah.
That's Jack. We have to get down there.
Or we can just, like, leave her to it. She can clear out the whole satellite herself.
Warning. Sounds like heavy fight.
And of course she's kept in the boob harness because of lore reasons. I mean, I don't know if it's like it's made of like the orange prison suit strap kind of material. Which I have to assume she like made it herself then, because it's to make sure she can show off all of her tattoos, you know? It's style. You wouldn't get it.
Have lost life support. No survivors.
Is powerful. She lacks subtlety.
Am I down or what? God, who is more upstanding? Tycho or John Boxing? Huh. Suppose that's a question. Right, so now we're fighting prisoners and prison guards. Who are also fighting each other? Jeez, we can kind of just leave them to it if we wanted, but... I would like to know if its shields are down or not. No, shields still up. Okay. Obviously, I need to be using the most efficient ammo type. I'm gonna guess shields are down now. So we're on to armor. Come on, guys.
It's about to go off.
Easy peasy. Dude, just like escape. I don't really care. Like, I'm not here for you. You could just like get to an escape pod and have freedom, but no, you had to shoot me instead. Dumbass. John's infinitely more horny. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Has led to Reload.
Shepard, the warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route.
Tycho's a sexless bald entity. Yeah. Yeah. Just waiting for the right one to show up. Waiting, waiting. There we are. Just not for little boobs, sad face. So I was watching a video recently which was talking... It just came up like in my recommendation feed the day after that session. So I thought it was worth watching. It seemed topical. It was on romance in D&D. And it's like... Obviously there's 3 different types. You've got player-on-player romance, player-on-NPC romance, and then, probably rarest among them, NPC-on-NPC romance, you know. If the players are really invested in, like, Lambert getting with Lambert or something. You know, Lambert, the barman, for those who don't know. Angry man. But yeah, I think the really dodgy and important thing you have to do, if you were to ever do, like, player-on-player, is you need to make sure everyone's on board with that shit. And as a rule, like, as a default, I have that set to off, you know? But like, if 2 of yous really wanted to do it, you know, if Thad and Jane really wanted to get it on, I think that's a kitchen situation. That's they can run it by me and they can run it by each other. I don't feel like anybody would have a problem if 2 other players were getting it on, so I don't feel like you need to involve anyone else. That would be my ruling, certainly, on it. But yeah. Oh, I know you were just joking when you said that, but like, just as a topic of conversation, it is something which kind of needs to be discussed in D&D in general, you know? If you're ever playing with other people, you know, because some people might really have like a complete no, like a blanket ban on that sort of thing, and you just need to know going in to avoid horrible discomfort or whatever. Thankfully, our party are all based and cock-pilled, so we're fine with it. We're fine with the horde. Bunch of gooners. We better get Thad and Jane now. I've implanted the seed in your minds. It must be fulfilled. The seed must sprout. Seed is a horrible word in the context of cum. I have planted my seed. Sorry. Players can get it on in D&D? Of course they can. You can do whatever the fuck you want in D&D. Wouldn't that get awkward, even if you agreed with... I mean, that's why you've got to, like, discuss what the do's and don'ts and what is and isn't allowed in your session beforehand. Amongst, like, proper DMs, which I am not, there is this idea of a session zero, they call it, which is before you even begin your adventure, everybody involved needs to get together and hash out the kind of fundamentals. Obviously, what the campaign's going to be about, roughly, you know, just to know, are we going into a gritty sci-fi universe, or are we, you know, doing fucking Bluey? You know, you need to know beforehand. But also just like what isn't expected. Do we do heavy subjects? Is anybody going to be really put off by anything like that? Oh, I'm getting in a really, really dangerous situation here. But I'm kind of I honestly don't know where this fucking thing came from. I was yapping too much. I don't know where it came from. We had this whole area cleared and suddenly it's on this bridge with me flanked. Cock. What can I do? Adrenaline rush? I just try to get myself in a better position. That's about... But the enemies keep spawning from the other side, so no. Literally dropped my phone at cockpilled. Wonderful.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
Oh, he died fast. Do DMs get a safe word? I mean, that's something that needs to be discussed at session 0, I suppose. Potential seduction line. Baby, I always roll an 8. And that clearly shows I know nothing about D&D or seduction.
No survivors.
I wish I had a grenade. I mean, I do have a heavy weapon, I suppose, but... Seems like a waste. On these gunners. What weapon are y'all using? I guess that's fine. Bit of a nitpick here, but I really don't like how short range the health bars are on the enemies. You know, they have to be like strangely close for me to like see their health bar, what their shield, armor, health status is. Maybe it's better in Mass Effect 3 and I'm just kind of more used to that because I've been playing a lot of multiplayer recently. I feel like even Mass Effect 1 was better for knowing what the fuck you were shooting at.
One less to worry about.
Whew. Okay, so roll for thrust. That's a miss. You rolled a nat 1. You prematurely ejaculate, and your left nut explodes. You take 1d6 damage. Are these guys gonna, like, poke their fucking heads out? I guess they're too busy rolling each other right now. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that mech to show up. Is that it, or is that a corpse? Huh. I need to get into D&D. It's fun. You should. If you find a good group for it, I suppose. Oh. We're just hanging out. Relaxing, all cool. Uh-oh. 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 It's the stagger. Ugh. Even when I'm in cover. Right, you lot, retreat. We can't be shooting the mech and also getting shot by a couple of people on a balcony at the same time. One thing at a time. Give me a warp. We are being flanked.
Right there. Taking cover.
Okay. By the sounds of things, you're more into S&M than me. Oh yeah, maybe you got to find your niche, I suppose. Quote: get on your knees. Roll to get on your knees. A 1. You try to get on your knees, but fall flat on your face. Yeah, I suppose. You know, we don't have to roll for, like, every little action. This is what I was saying the other day. There'll be times where it's like, I want to do this, and I'm like, okay, so you do that. And you're like, I don't need to roll for it? I'm like, well, now that you've asked, sure, you can roll for it. But I was going to assume that you could drink from your coffee cup without rolling to see if it's going to explode, you know what I mean? Or whatever the fucking specific instance was. But it's become a bit of a joke now, especially whenever Thad wants to sit on something. He needs to roll a luck to see if it falls. Just collapses underneath him. It's fun. I get it.
Find Jack. Full alert. Find Jack.
Find Jack. Find Vic. That's it. I was trying to think what that was reminding me of. Some of what they call money.
All guards to cell block 1.
Oh. All good. God, I gotta say, chat's a little quiet today. I wonder if people are... Is there something on? Is there a holiday I'm unaware of? I'm not saying you guys are being quiet, it's just like, there's only 3 of you here.
Lived like a king. But you're too much trouble.
Yes,
At least I can recapture Jack.
We can just keep talking about shagging in D&D.
Two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
It is a bank holiday, yeah, but those aren't real holidays. Right, this section can be a little shitty. Oh, Garrus, what are you doing? Don't be a hero, Garrus! So, there are a limited number of these shield generators. I don't remember if they come back.
Enemies!
Understood. down.
Son of a bitch. Miranda, what are you doing? She's just running past a bunch of enemies. Okay, we're being very, as a whole team, we are just being very silly right now. And I'm forcing myself to do very rash, bad decisions to try to compensate for these fuckers running around like nutters. Just get in cover and stay.
You got it.
Hold a position. Whatever. Where's the numpty? He's gonna turn into a cicada. Start jumping along the walls like Saren did. Oh, that was easy. 3 headshots and it was done. God, I forgot about Jack. I forgot about the reason why we were here.
Cerberus.
Don't worry, I'm a friend, he says, dressed like the Dark Lord Sauron. I'm here to rescue you.
I just saved your ass.
He was already dead. He just didn't know it. Now.
Yes, this is a
what do you want?
collect wife day, so I do need to disappear at 8.
You're in a bad situation, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy.
Excuse me?
I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm offering to be your friend. You don't want to be my enemy.
They have a way of dying.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
This ship is going down in flames. I've got the only way out. I'm offering to take you with me. And you're arguing.
We could just knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
It might just come to that.
You'll have to kill me.
I'm just being as aggro as I can for no reason.
Make it worth my while.
Tell me what you're thinking.
I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
Fine, I don't give a fuck about Cerberus.
I'll give you full access.
Shepard, you're
As long
not
as I get to
authorized
look.
do that.
Oh, it upsets the cheerleader. Even better. You better be straight up with me.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even consider the whole Miranda-Jack rivalry when I decided to bring Miranda with us for this mission. I just wanted a biotic for a change. But yeah, Miranda is henceforth known as the Cerberus cheerleader. Well, I missed all that because my internet is dog shit. At least I arrive in time for my mistress to kick me in the balls. It's unhealthy,
Welcome to
HD.
the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda,
Get some-
Shepard's second in command. On the ship,
You're not my second in command. Garrus is here now.
Cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic.
She's a
Keep
bottom.
your people off me.
Apparently.
Better that way.
A surprise. Don't kink shame me. Can you put some fucking clothes on? What's wrong with it? It's fine. There you go. Is that better? She looks like... No, I don't even like it. I'm not doing this for you.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry, you guys may not have even caught that. The elusive man is waiting to speak with you in the debriefing room. And I know exactly what that fucking means. I don't want to. What have we got? We've got over an hour. We can probably do it. I mean, it's that or I just walk around the ship for the next 65 minutes, delaying the inevitable.
Okay, Shepard, glad you're back, but keep an eye on that last one. We can only hold so much crazy.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Sorry guys, my internet is really bad. I'm going to stick around as long as I can, but if I go silent, you know why. Meh. Meh.
Yes,
That's a
Shepard.
bugger. How you doing, Edie?
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else. I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
That's
all
fine.
for now.
I just wondered if there's any new topics of conversation we haven't covered already. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, we don't really need a window, do we?
Decimal 1-2.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Buy more modems. Eat more modems. How you doing, women?
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think
You've known her for like, what, 2 minutes?
I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think twice.
Don't worry, Jack's a big girl. She'll be just fine.
I hope you're right. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Never mind. Fuck off. I suppose we'll go check in on Jack. Hated that line. Hated that line with a passion. Which one? The one about Jack? Or my response?
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're fine.
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian.
Yeah.
You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
I understand now. I know why I was born. I hate Turians. I don't think that's... I don't think that was the point.
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine. Okeer was blind, and he tried
Those
to
are
make
no-no
me the
thoughts.
same. But I'm starting to feel what they did, to see why I should care. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Well, as long as he's happy. Down into the basement. There she is. So what dirt have you found on Cerberus?
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
What's in them?
Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
What if the answers aren't what you expect?
I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates, places.
Okay, you're gonna need to explain what the deal with you and Cerberus is.
What's your history with Cerberus?
Oh, there we go.
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
You think about this a lot, don't you?
I go to sleep with this. I wake up with it. Everyone I kill, I pretend it's the ones that did this to me.
So this is about Grunt. Sir, that is not a red flag. That is the entire Soviet Union. Yeah. We have a lot of red flags on this ship now. I miss the old crew. You go back to the Mass Effect 1 crew, and they're all a bunch of fucking Boy Scouts by comparison. Let's go save the galaxy together. Yay! And then you get this bunch.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark.
I miss Karth. No, you don't. No, you don't, Mr. Simpson. Nobody does.
You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate. Live like a king. I could help.
You'd be my first mate?
Oh.
I'd lead
Never say that again!
the executions.
I didn't like that. The way he said it, his face and everything. Euphemisms.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
You could be my first mate, big girl. No, stop!
I should go.
Yep.
And then she becomes Boba Fett from Attack of the Clones. Yep. The straights are not okay. She is extremely pan. But weirdly enough, you can only romance her as male ship, though. Like, canonically, she fucks anything, but you can't romance her as femme ship, so who knows? I don't know. It seems like an oversight in the the programming more than anything. The Shepherd, however, no. Yeah, he is not okay. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, yes, Elusive Man wants to speak to me. I don't want to speak to him, but I guess my feelings never mattered, did they? Like EA putting a quota on gay relationships more than anything. Oh, that's might be. Can you romance any males as male ship?
Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Morton delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue there. Yeah, no, as far as I can remember, none in Mass Effect 1 or 2. It's not until the third game that male ship can romance Caden / Karth. Bleh. And I think, the shuttle pilot? Because you know how there's like the main party member romance options, and then there's always usually one or two, like, side crew members, and in the third game there's the named shuttle pilot who like actually has a bit of character for once. I think he's an option anyway. That's it.
Last I knew, Ash was Alliance. Why is she out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something.
That's bollocks. It is.
It must be big. Perhaps
I mean,
take it up
it was just kind of a... It was the style at the time. Put it that way. Every BioWare game since Mass Effect 3 has had plenty of options. In fact, quite often they just disregard the whole like gender lock thing anyway. You know, anybody can romance anybody. Which I can see debate on. I can see debate on, like, does this water down, like, the individual companion's own character when you just sort of disregard their own preferences and just say it don't matter? But it lets, you know, the player get with whoever they want regardless. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been stuck in the situation for the past, like, what has it been? 13 years, where I can never get the tally romance because I always play as femships. Would have fixed that.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Yeah. I mean, if you put yourself back in the mindset, the original Mass Effect game had the problem just with the existence of romance and, like, sexing up your companions to begin with. Never mind, there's gay sex. The children are being subjected to gay propaganda. You know what I mean? I mean, we've all seen the Fox News article in the first game, right? Or the TV piece. Yeah. Anyway.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
KOTOR had a few gays in it, did it?
We've ever had,
well, there's always been plenty of lesbian romances in these games. Whether you're back to the first one, just no man on man. What were the KOTOR ones? Or was it kind of a disregarded whatever the player was playing as?
Tell me you have something.
Juhani, well, lesbian, so for some reason it's nobody cares. Nobody cares when femships fucking Liara in the first game. And I think Bastila, again, lesbian, so double standard. I mean, dumb standard to begin with either way, but it's also a double standard. So. Lesbians got the free pass in the early 2000s. Yeah.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Oh, look who it is. It's the space racist.
Systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust
Big raspberry ice cream racist.
It's nothing personal. What is that?
What are you gonna do with that rifle, Ashley?
Get everyone to the safe house.
It's a big space turd.
I'll cover you. Run!
Oh no, it's the crystalline entity! Run, Data! Much worse. So here we get kind of the first main mission? I don't know, I mean, like, discounting the recruitment missions, here we go. We're finally going to actually see the collectors. The horrible bugs.
Assuming control.
This is quite nightmarish. Sleep paralysis while awake and the night terrors are real. Never mind what they're going to be doing with them.
We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him. Right. Who should we bring? So we are going to want... basically anti-armor and anti-barrier. Let's bring Jack. For a bit. And then, so what have you got unlocked right now? You do have Incinerate. Morden has Incinerate. But it's probably better just to have someone a bit tankier. Full out. He's not quite got his, I'm having to think about it more than usual because this mission is a real fucking cunt. These missions, the collector missions, are like just roadblocks of difficulty positioned at certain intervals throughout the game. Let's go Grunt or Morden. I'm thinking Incinerate, Morden. He has that. Good against armor, but he is very squishy. Grunt, bit tankier. But also we are a tank, so... fuck it, we're going Morden. As long as we max out his Incinerate early. Heavy Incinerate. Plasma rounds, melt or burn anything. Nearly anything it hits. That's a ton of damage versus splash damage. We're gonna just go heavy. And then just make sure he has his other abilities available. I love Shockwave. Shockwave is one of my favorite abilities in this game. Flat out. So, improved Shockwave, wide impact area versus stronger. I think we're going to go wider. Because that will just clear fucking hallways. And for ourselves, Reeve does double damage to armor and barriers. I don't know if that's actually going to be worth it. Disruptor ammo, synthetic enemies. Nope. The problem is I don't have much that's good against, against barriers. That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about, because they are going to have a bit of that. But we'll just have to go. And it doesn't matter what heavy weapon we bring, because we're going to be stuck with one specific one anyway. You remember the boss at the end of this section. Yep, that's one of the main things I'm kind of planning ahead for. Hey Jake, what have you missed? You missed us recruiting Jack, getting a little bit fucking grossed out by Shepard, the way he was talking to and about her, and we have just arrived on Horizon. 0 humans, because they've all been kidnapped by bug aliens.
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers, should confused detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory?
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with seeker swarms. Have to test them in person. Should be exciting.
Right, let's get ourselves set up for anti-armor, mostly, I think. Fuck it. For a bit of fun, I'll put cryo armor on that one. Thankfully, I don't think we're going to be dealing with any shields at any point.
Plenty more where that's
Yeah, just barrier, but it doesn't really matter what I use against that. If we had warp ammo, that would be the best thing, but not today. Jack, give us a shockwave. That's the thing. Enemies that are clustered or behind cover. That's what shockwave's really good for. Whew. Sorry if I get cut off and disappear. I'm on the road. Everyone's got shit internet tonight, apparently. Yeah, it's good to have your excuses for disappearing midstream, I suppose. Also, you missed the horny D&D chat. Yeah, that's right. Whew. 20 past 7. We're good. Oh, hello, Quilliam.
I've got your back. Collector ship disrupting communications.
We're on our own.
Barrier.
Heavy fire imminent.
Just gotta remember to keep making full use of my companions' abilities. More than just their flat combat skill, because they're both a little squishy. They are two companions on the weaker side of things. But as long as I just keep remembering to... Oh, that's not too bad. My Reeve is not too bad against barriers. That's good to know. So that's going to be my go-to thing when we get to the boss. Oh, don't forget to get the collector rifle. It's OP. Yeah, but it's ugly. Sorry, are you meaning the heavy weapon or the
elusive man
the
was
assault
right.
rifle?
The collectors answer to the Reapers.
I see you've been briefed on the Reapers, have you, Jack? When you've just joined the crew earlier today. I trust it's not too much of a shock to learn that everything we thought we knew about galactic history is wrong and we face imminent extinction from a force beyond our very comprehension. Anyway, let's go kill some things.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, so obviously I kind of overlooked it there and they were talking about it. Those were husks, which we haven't seen since the first game. Which we know are Reaper tech, so... My headphones, the laser gun that shoots lasers. Fine. Sure. My headphones headpiece broke. Spent all night melting a hole into it so I could use zip ties and 14 gauge wire to force the pieces back together. I remember I had a headset like that for way too long on stream. And then I got myself a new one, which then stopped working for some reason, and I haven't used it in a month.
Guess we know what happened to the colonists.
No husk creation spikes. Collectors brought husks with them, taking colonists alive. Some other purpose.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die when you shoot them.
The collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Sounds almost worse than what Cerberus did to me.
Find out for sure when you stop them.
The one thing about this helmet that I'm wearing is I hate the two little red lights that look like, you know, gopher teeth or something. Whenever he's talking.
This colony is under attack, remember? Let's move out.
Whatever you say.
Little squirrel gnashers.
Peaceful. Usually takes a lot of chemicals for me to get this kind of quiet.
No signs of resistance. Must have happened quickly.
Get fucked. Let's go flanky wanking. Don't let him get away. Uh-oh. Can I just get a flat shockwave in that general direction? Ha! Perfect! Threw an explosive barrel into that one. It was hiding behind a pillar. Sorry if you guys can hear a bit of drilling again. My neighbors, who I actually, I was complaining about the neighbors making a lot of noise in previous streams, wasn't I? But I actually managed to, like, catch them in a net and then beat them. No, I caught them doing some gardening and, like, actually spoke to them like a human being. And was just asking what they were up to. Apparently they are, like, relocating their entire kitchen from, like, a pretty narrow, tiny room in the back of the flat to what used to be the living room up front. So they're just moving the entire, like, room. So, yeah, understandable. It's going to take a while. A lot of work. They were very apologetic, but I was like, oh, no, I'm not complaining. I'm not being that cunt. I was purely curious. I just wanted to know what you were up to, because you've been, like, drilling holes for about a month and a half now, so. Also, look at these. You can actually see people twitching away in them. Horrible. Why don't we open? Somebody get open in them, please. I forget real life is The Sims. I don't want to look at these. Sorry. They'll be worse later. Get all the ammo we can. We are definitely going to need it. Let me just check while we have a moment of peace. I am equipped with... I don't know what the best thing would be. I'll probably just stick with anti-armor. Definitely anti-armor. Yep. Okay. Oh, goody. 35 minutes. I am on a bit of a clock here, so...
Victim appears conscious, fully aware, trapped in stasis. Fascinating.
They've been like this a long time.
Bolt! I hear a cat. What's up here? You been napping? Also, happy Chimpanzee Day to all who separate. To all who separate? Jeez. I'm falling apart here. Yeah, we can climb out of pools without ladders. Unlike Sims. Well, some of us can. Here we go, the particle beam. That'll be our heavy weapon for the remainder of this mission, unless we ever get a chance to change it. Hey. Here he comes. Here comes the boy. There he is.
I am assuming direct control.
Alright, so in this instance, do not kill Harbinger first. Kill all of his minions. Otherwise, he will just body hop after a set amount of time. Just make sure he has no bodies to hop into. Right, I think that's him on his own.
Cannot resist.
Now, the worst thing about him... Oh, shit, no, there's more. Worst thing about this cunt is his... Oh, crap.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Is his... what am I trying to say? Fucking cover piercing damage. Right, kill this guy before he transforms. Quick, 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 quick. Is there more? There is more. And more coming. Right, whatever. You can only try your best. If there's going to be another wave, there's going to be another wave. So one of these geezers is going to get chosen. Hopefully not one that's almost dead, because that's the worst. Did we do it quick enough? Hey, okay, we actually killed him quick enough. He didn't get a chance. That's what you gotta do. I hate them. Yeah, they're pretty awful. These things. Very unpleasant. Assuming direct control. Oh, so also get used to hearing that, and then his other yap. Harbinger is like the schoolyard bully who follows you around at playtime, repeatedly telling you, "You're shit, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit, mate. Your dad's shit. Your ma's shit. Your granny's shit. My parents don't love me. You're shit." Update on the TTRPG setting I was making. I started working on it. Then I got distracted with altering mechanics, and now it's more like I'm making a D&D-esque TTRPG with pseudo-apocalyptic teams. Fair enough. I mean, I've basically made a whole RPG playbook just using D&D 5e as a basis, just because that's what I was familiar with. I just sort of shoved it into a Fallout-shaped hole to get it working.
Company, get out here, now.
How are we doing for time? Half an hour. Oh, look, it's old Joker.
You're human. What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here? The bat's gonna get you.
I cleared a path. You're lucky you're not in the hold of a collector ship right now.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
They got Sten? He'll be fine. As long as he's got his big Kunari sword, he'll be fine.
I need to know what I'm up against. Tell me everything you remember.
We lost our comms.
This man's head is wrong? What's with the phrenology in chat? Come on.
I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone
Be better.
just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Whew. Harbinger. It smells of poo in here, Shepard. Because the poo is in fact you. Hence you stink. You stink. You stink, Shepard. Stinky stink. Yeah, etc., etc.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Chief Williams? Heard she was some kind of hero or something.
He's just bitter.
Me though. Would rather she just.
He's just bitter because I killed Sovereign. Kind of unironically. That's basically it.
Any idea what she was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling she was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The Collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said she was just here to get the towers online, but mark my words, there's more to it.
I'm kind of proud of what you've done. Also, would you rather have level-based class progression or a point-by skill tree for classes? In like a D&D like TTRPG. Level-based class progression. So like D&D is level-based, right? Where it's literally when you get to next level, you are given this is what ability you've unlocked, right? Versus point by skill tree. I like the point skill tree system, but I also enjoy health go up gradually. Well, wouldn't that happen anyway? I don't know. I guess I would need to know specifics to like decide which I would like better.
Defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
I'm not like overly familiar with a lot of TTRPGs.
Shouldn't be
It's
hard
really
to
only
figure out.
D&D I've played.
Just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side
And
of the
then,
colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
Nah, that's pretty much it.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll
But,
let you out. I'm locking the
I
door
don't know.
behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Or do you mean more like, yeah, like Lily says, in how in Skyrim, you don't really pick a class at the start and then stick to that, but you can kind of like pick and choose as you go along. Which you can kind of do, even in standard D&D. There is rules for multi-classing, and there's not really much limitation on it. Can I open this door? Also, do I want to change my heavy weapon? No, I'll stick with actually for now. I don't know. I kind of like... I know the sort of Skyrim style would be more convenient, but I do... I don't know, maybe just have a bit of a bias towards, like, having a build. So, like, I'm going to make a new character. They're going to be like this, and you kind of plan it out ahead of time. Rather, I don't know. When it comes to like video games, anyway, it kind of, in my experience, you sort of become a bit too much of a jack of all trades with not much.
Intervention is necessary.
I don't know. Personality, if that makes sense, to a build.
Direct intervention is necessary.
But that's games rather than a tabletop. So. Hey guys, do you want to get in some cover?
Evolution cannot be stopped. This hurts you. Leave the dead where they fall.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This hurts you. I know you feel this.
Ugh, you go away.
Destroy you.
Face your annihilation.
Uh-oh, here he comes. This big cunt. Chuckles. I'm in danger.
Just the thing to help.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Oh, he's flanked.
You skip. As before.
Oh, I hate that. Sorry, I do forget how in this game, all of your abilities are tied to the same cooldown. So, like, right there, I put on my slow time, bullet time thing, and then I was going to follow up with another attack. But, of course, it put everything on a timer. first game doesn't work like that. And this thing just exists to force you out of cover. Not that's doing a very good job today, is it? Cunt. Woo! I kind of want to keep classes because it helps organize things. I'm considering skill trees, but my biggest worries is overwhelming the player and uncomfortable balancing. You know, I think that's something to also consider, especially with tabletop games with, like, you know, pen and paper, and you know, it's more easy to get overwhelmed there rather than a video game where, like, everything's on a screen. Even if it is one of these really elaborate skill trees, you can at least just... it's all in one place, and you're like going to be moving around and selecting it on screen. But when you've got sheets and sheets of paper, and you're flipping forward from one page to another, and you're going from this class to this class to sort of see what all the different abilities are to offer, it can get a bit overwhelming, I suppose. So just having a player stick to a class, keeping it more streamlined, could just make it a bit more accessible. But, like I say, like standard D&D, keep there being an option for multi-classing. If the player wants to, you know? Like, I don't even know if I've fully discussed this with you guys, my players, but, like, Lily, if Little Boom wanted to, next time they leveled up, whatever their next level is, level 7 or whatever, instead of becoming a level 7 ranger, like you would, you could stay a level 6 ranger and then become a level 1 paladin, if you wanted. I don't know why you would. It would be, I mean, it would be a strange combo, but... and then each time you level up, you can choose, alright, am I going to spend this level up on my ranger class or on my paladin class? Or, even... pick a third class. But of course the problem there is you're going to start watering each class down, and you're going to become a pretty shit paladin, a pretty shit sorcerer, a pretty shit this and that and this and that, and then a mediocre ranger, while everybody else in the party becomes like a really good boxer, in the case of John Boxing.
We haven't run across more frozen colonists. Colonists loaded onto ship. Collector's nearly finished here. Need to hurry.
I'm looting. Give me a second. Your mum, Shepard. Your mother. I guess we're good. Also, we have not used any of our heavy weapon ammo yet, and with good reason. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an autosave, but just in case. Alright, let's go. Yeah, if you ever need to talk about your D&D abilities or that, I'm always available. Feels like a bit of a waste on that. Give me a shockwave! A little faster! Oh, fuck. Yep, yeah, great start. Great start! Thanks. That is the worst stagger in video game history. Have you oh, for fuck's sake, it is unbloody selected all of my ammo. That is real annoying. Your bones. We are bones. And we are a little short on time, so we're really going to have to try to get through this with as minimal failure states as possible. Come on.
Heavy fire imminent.
Right, give me the incinerate. That did less damage than I would have liked. Right, deal with these fuckers before they start swarming us. Give me a shockwave. Please do it a lot faster than that, Jack. I ask for a shockwave and it takes you like a full 3 seconds to actually comply. Less than fucking useful. And that... That's strange, but okay. Oh, weird. No, I'm gonna have to be quite selective in my reviving teammates as well. Oh, these things are so fucking annoying. Like, I'm trying to avoid the shockwaves from these cunts, but also getting swarmed. This is also just the start. This is like the just the relatively straightforward opening phase. Christ. There's no point going in cover. Now this is where playing as a Vanguard does have its uses. Often when I think back to my Vanguard playthrough, this is the fight I think of, actually. Because you're really, like... It's a pain, it's awful, but you are zooming around. Crowd controlling to the best of your ability. Soldier, who mostly functions behind cover, kinda useless. Cover is just invalidated by these things. And the husks who just swarm you. Are you going to now tell me he's taken no damage by any chance? If you do, I'm going to load game. Okay, he has taken damage. One down. Help. Take cover. Yeah, I would like to take cover when I'm not being chased by the tech zombies. Okay, seriously, Jack, you need to get a fucking leg on with the abilities. It's like, I have a husk in my face. I want you to use a biotic to get it away now. And then it takes them 3-4 seconds. Oh, this is, I am not going to finish this before I need to go. Not at this rate. Christ. You know what? Where did I see that weapon select? Oh, it was all the way back here, wasn't it? Now we know what Jack's last name is. Shit. Jack Shit. Ah, fuck, it's closed. I was gonna see if I could, maybe the black hole gun would be more effective. I suppose I'm gonna save the heavy weapon just for the final boss. It's barriers more than anything. Nope, once again, it keeps disabling my fucking ammo. Which means I gotta go through my entire goddamn weapon wheel, resetting every time I fucking die. It's just a nuisance. Right. My biggest idea to alter how leveling works, you get points when you level up to level classes and subclasses, giving multi-subclasses a more feasible approach. But I'm also thinking about limiting the amount of subclasses to 4. Sure. I feel like almost 4's too many. But I suppose, you know, players can do what they want. So maybe don't limit them too much. I am kind of have an unwritten rule where I'm probably going to just limit it to 2 for our campaign. But these are people who, you know, a lot of them are playing for the first time anyway. And even just the ones, quite enough. Don't make me ask twice, come on. You take 2 fucking lot. Garrus wouldn't have taken so long. When I say shoot that motherfucker, Garrus is like, on it, boss. And he does it. He just fucking does it. He doesn't faff around. The real thing I'm struggling with here is I am strafing the entire time to avoid getting hit, and I'm still getting hit. I can't avoid the shockwaves. That's why they are so fucking lethal. Right, so enemies spawn pretty much from every direction during this first one. Jack is down already.
One down.
Now I can take cover here, but there is a strong probability that enemies are just going to start spawning behind me. Like I say, being in cover at all isn't really that viable, because these things just flush you out before you can do anything. Everyone's dead. Hope and think that's one destroyed. No? Okay, there we go. Sprint, please. There we go. What is she? I think we are done with the Scions, which are the main threat. Because we don't have to keep sprinting for our lives quite so much. We've got a little bit of a breathing space now. Ugh.
There's the transmitter.
This is a nice time to remind you of that little bit of trivia that this game shipped with one member of the development team turning up the enemy health and damage by 25%. Like the day before it shipped. So a lot of these encounters were obviously designed and balanced around slightly weaker enemies. Damn Illuminate, I know.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak,
I'm
Commander,
not
but we got
turning
you.
down the difficulty. That's not how we play.
Time to show these things we give as good as we get. Edie, bring the defense.
I'm going to turn up the difficulty. We're going to play the worst parts in the worst game in the trilogy on the hardest difficulty, and then put it back to just hardcore.
I will not be able to mask an increased generator output.
I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason we are not doing an Insanity playthrough run is this mission, the next Collector mission, and the final Collector mission. That's it! And you can probably see why. Like the rest of the game, hard, sure, but doable. These sections...
We'll stop them. Easy enough.
Maybe not. Enemy reinforcements closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Right, now I think we can use cover a bit more.
Of course. Gotcha.
A bit more. We're still going to have to keep a little bit of an eye on the radar, because husks will at some point come crawling up from under there. Not a kill shot?
You cannot resist. I know you feel this.
Get shuffling.
Fail-safes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
Assuming control. My attacks will tear you apart.
I can take you.
Stay in cover. Stay on target.
Is fragile.
Oh, here we go. Now, we might want to relocate as old Harvey Weinstein gets a bit too close. That is not going to become Harbinger's nickname. I'm going to nip that in the bud right now.
Focus on Shepard.
Just Harvey.
You cannot resist.
Destroy you.
Direct intervention is necessary. Neutralize Commander Shepard.
So again, like I said earlier, but this is time it's going to be even more relevant, we focus on everything else and leave Harbinger for last, wherever possible. Because now, he has nobody to latch onto for a respawn. That's the idea, anyway. Unless another wave shows up, just as I'm speaking.
Experiments will continue, Shepard.
Yeah. Quick ammo restock. Free teammate respawn. Good.
Enemy has withdrawn. Reinforcements likely.
This was not too bad of a position for now.
No sweat.
Oh, and now it's bad. Now it's become bad.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship.
Oh, that didn't do much of anything.
More coming. We got their attention.
Stop, Shepard.
Right, back in cover.
Assuming direct control.
You're gonna keep me, I'm assuming direct control. My mum thinks I'm cool. Harbinger, is it cold in here, Shepard? Or do you have a small willy? What the fuck? Well, it's not cold, so you do, in fact, have a willy that is not only small, but shaped like a pick and mix cola bottle. I know you feel this. He's such a cunt. Assuming direct control. Ah, shut up, Weinstein.
Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Yeah. Oh, no. No. That's the worst. When you get punted out of cover and you get that stagger. Just long enough for everything on the map to kill you. Ah, fuck. We've bottled it, haven't we? myself barely a little bit of a heal up there. Eee. What have we got? Oh, that was a bit risky. Poking my head out. Yeah, we have no Medigel left, so there's going to be no revivals of teammates. Now, they automatically revive between waves. That's all we got. Thank God for that, at least. Right, ammo. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Ammo, ammo.
No way that's it. Gotta be more soon.
Now, are we on to the final? We are on to the final. Now, I don't know if this is going to be better or worse, because on the bright side, there's only one thing. On the downside, it's this cunt. Right, now we use the heavy weapon.
We need that system online.
So, I'm the only fucker with anything anti-barrier. Oh, he's on armor at the moment. Right, the barrier comes on when he does his little... Here we go. Now it's a barrier. Oh, and I peeled that away. Barely an inconvenience. Now, unfortunately, at this stage, Jack is kinda useless. More than usual. Alright, I'm in a horrible, horrible position here. Because if I move, I get lasered. If I stay, I get stomped on. Bad positioning. I need to keep... You want something tall between you and it for those eye beams, which are devastating.
Target was of you. Problematic.
But you also don't want to be too close to him, because when he does that stomp to regain his barrier... Go on, finish him off. Easy peasy. Barely an inconvenience. Is he full of heads? He was. And just in time, because I gotta go in like 5 minutes. Only Jack may do the stomping. Missionary.
No! Don't let
You
him
don't
get away!
stomp mission. You don't know what sex is.
That ship is huge. Exactly how are we supposed to catch it?
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lewis.
I took Sam!
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
Little shit. If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
Don't hype me up that
good
hard,
people
actually.
we lost
Jeez.
and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I know how babies are made, and I'm not telling you. It's when they step on your balls.
Commander. We all did.
When Jack steps on my balls. That's how I get impregnated. Okay, it's getting weird. Also, hi Phil.
Our reunion has to wait. Cerberus brought me back to stop attacks like this.
You're with Cerberus now? I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
I don't work for them.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
The past is done. You need to focus on what's happening now. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Too hung up on Cerberus, ignoring the real threat.
You're too emotional, Ashley. It must be a woman thing. Am I right, Jack?
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
We both know how that's gonna turn out. The Alliance will try to blame Cerberus, just like you did.
Ugh.
With good reason. Cerberus can't be trusted. So long, Commander.
Yeah, I guess I took the 100% aggro route in that conversation. There was no warmth there whatsoever.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
But then, you know, it's Ashley, so we were never really that close to her in the first game anyway. I'm a human supremacist. It's in my blood. Anyway, check out my blue alien girlfriend. Human supremacists be like... Yeah.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
I said this to Sam the other day. You know who would play a pretty damn good elusive man in live action? Given that Martin Sheen himself is like a million years old. Kyle MacLachlan. The bloody dad from the Fallout TV show. Right?
It's not a victory.
I mean, he just looks like
They still abducted half the colony.
Martin Sheen with 30 years of lag anyway, so...
And more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
I wondered if you had something to do with that attack. Ash said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus.
I released a few carefully disguised rumors that you might be alive and working for Cerberus.
I see. What were you trying to prove?
Yeah, original Paul Atreides, yeah.
Or people connected to you.
Also blue eyes. He's got a history of that.
It was a risk, but I couldn't just wait for them to take another colony. You understand?
Now, so Ashley. Now, excuse me, Commander, while I let EA executives turn me all early 2010s sexy for no particular reason. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do that, don't they?
We chased them off once. Find a target, and I'll hit it.
Our target is set, but we can't reach it yet. It's their home world. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind
It's none of your fucking business.
None of your damn business.
That's what I said.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave.
Speaking of which, we need to go find Liara, don't we?
Once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
I'll make sure they're ready, one way or the other. The Collectors won't know what hit them.
I trust you know what you're doing. I just want to be clear.
The only woman you need to find is your wife. Yeah.
Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
Be watching you. Oh, go away, Jacob. I don't got time. Why are you always here?
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
I need you sharp and focused if we're gonna get this done.
That's what I meant, Commander. I don't want any distractions when we hit the relay. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is too. Getting some closure, you know?
Yeah, fuck off. Right, so at this point, it's basically saying, hey, do every companion's side mission to get them ready. Otherwise, they're gonna fucking die. Yeah, so I kind of need to abruptly end stream there. Very quickly, I suppose. So we just picked up the next bunch of dossiers, though. So for the next section of the game, we're going to be recruiting Tali, Talizora Vasnima, expert in combat tech, systems hacking, strong engineering background, familiar with the Normandy. Formerly listed as Talizora Nasaraya, the Quarian engineer earned her adult name after helping Shepard defeat Saren 2 years ago. Tali is currently on a classified engagement for the Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board on Haestrom, deep in Geth-controlled space. So we're going to go find some Geth next time, probably. We also have the Justicar, Samara, biotic strength near that of an Asari matriarch, extensive weapons training. Samaria is a Justicar, rare member of an Asari monastic group. Jedi. They're Asari Jedi, basically. Samara was recently sighted on Ilium, outside normal Asari space. And then Thane Krios, the assassin. Quick kill biotic specialist, expert sniper. A Drell, new species, trained from childhood as an elite assassin, proficient in both long-range sniping kills and close infiltration. He has slowed his activities in recent years, but is rumoured to have a target on Ilium. Right, so we'll be doing some of those next time. Yeah, Tali got a new name. So, Quarian names are named after the ship that they belong to. So she basically got a promotion to a new ship, is what the new name means. Right, well, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you... unless I do a mining stream sometime in between now and then, I'll see you next Monday for more Mass Effect. And I'll figure out who we're going to go after next, round about then. Right, gotta run. See you all later. Enjoy the rest of your night.